Till now, we created a user interface for the main menu, but we have to give some user experience for this menu. That means we have to perform some actions when I click on this button. So for that, you have to, if you click on start, you have to play the characters. So to play the character, you have to give which scene you have to perform, because we are having three characters here. That means three character scenes in the scene window. So each character contains different 3D model. So you have to set that. So for that, in this start button, if I click on start button, yeah, it have to ask me what it have to ask, which character you have to choose. So to do that, first before going to do that, first create an empty game object and set it as main scene or main UI, and drag this canvas to the main UI like this, into the main UI, and close this one and create one more empty object called start UI. That means if I click on start, it will have to ask me which character I have to choose, so that I'm going to take some buttons. So for that buttons I have to store in this start UI only. To create some, first I'm going to take some UI here. That means I have to take some buttons to perform. I'm going to take three buttons because we are having three characters, right? So I'm going to take three buttons by click on Control plus D like this. I'm naming it as character 1, and this one is character 2. This one is character 3. So I'm going to delete this text first. In these buttons, I'm going to delete this text because I already created some buttons for this. So drag this into this here anchors for character 1 like this. Or for that, before that, first disable the main UI. So we can adjust like this here, and make it to 0 0 and 0 0. It will be like this, or we can yeah, it should be good. And somewhat I'm going to drag it to here like this, and I'm going to choose second one. I'm going to set the same pattern what we did to the first button, and making it to 0 0 and 0 0. I have to change it like this somewhat, yeah. 0, I think it is a big, right? So I think, yeah, I have to decrease it like this. Yeah, this was good. Now I'm going to take adjust this third button as well. And I'm going to increase size. Yes, I'm going to move this button into like, yeah, sorry, yeah, like this, and make it to 0 and 0 and 0 and 0. Yeah, both three buttons are set. So I have some source images in the UI elements. I already imported in the previous video. These buttons I'm going to import it. So first select the, I'm going to rename this first. This is the character 1, and this character, see here, this is the image. This is the character 2 scene, right? So I'm going to take it as character 2, and this one is for character 3. So I'm going to convert it into sprite 2D and UI. For that, first button should be in the texture type, select that, In that, select Sprite 2D and UI and click on apply. It will be applied like this and drag this into this source image like this. So if you want to increase the size, you can increase the size like this. And 0, 0. Yeah, it was good. And I'm going to add my second character image like this and select that and go to texture sprite 2D and UI and click on apply. It will be created and give it to the source image of character 2 button like this and adjust it to like, yeah, like this. I think this was good. We have to adjust. Yeah, this was good now. And for character 3 button and first convert it into sprite 2D and UI and click on apply. It was converted. I'm going to drag this into the character 3 source image like this and I'm going to adjust like this and convert it into 0. Yeah, this was good like this. Yeah, now my buttons are created. See here, if I click on the start button, it have to appear these 3 buttons. So for this as well, I'm going to take the back button because if I want to go for the UI that present in the start menu, so how will we get? So I'm going to add another button called back button. So I'm going to take normal button here. Here I'm going to change the text of this button like that. I'm going to make it here in between the center of this. I'm going to change it to 0, 0, 0 and 0. And here in the text button, I'm going to make it to, I'm going to change like back like this. Yeah. Now I'm going to increase size to 45. Yeah, you can increase more 70. Yes. And go ahead, get make it into bold and give some color called black. And in this button I'm going to make some colors. Normal color should the button is white, and if I selected the button means it should be like change it to reddish color, and if I press the button I have to make it to black color. So it was done. And enable this UI and disable this start UI like this. So let's give it the functionality of the start button. So what we have to give, first go to select the start button here in the on click trigger, because those buttons start UI buttons are in the same scene, right? So we have to give the start UI into this game object and may have to give the function called game object set active pool should be enabled when if I click on start button, right? So when it was enabled, the main UI have to be disabled, right? Main UI have to be disabled. So that means you have to add main UI when the start UI is enabled. You have to disable. You have to tell that set actively have to be disabled. Let's check that. If I select start button, 3 buttons are arrived. So you can click this or we can go back, but we didn't give the functionality for the back button. So what should we do now? We have to give the functionality for the back button. So that means First disable this main UI and enable this start UI. Here select the back button. In this function you have to same reverse thing you have to give here. Drag the start UI. You have to disable this by using game object. Actively have to disable when main UI is enabled, like this. Main UI is enabled. So for now I have to disable start UI and enable this main UI. So let's check this. I'm going to click on start. It was done. And if I click on back, it again come to the previous one, main UI.
I hope you have enjoyed watching it. If you have liked our content, please do hit like button and do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more useful content and exciting updates. If you want to learn such practical content at an affordable cost with Microsoft certification and instructor support, please register at academy.codenan.com. You can also download app from Play Store as Codenan. Never hesitate to raise queries in the comment section, and please do reply with your suggestions for more practical videos. We'll be happy to come up with it. Thank you.